Hello, all me fellow brew tubing mates all around the world, and I thought I'd come up into the kiddies' bedroom and do a little vlog to save messing about really in the shed and doing all these magical things with the video whatsits and things. Any road up, what have I been doing? Well, this afternoon, right, I finished work. I've had a couple of hours off work, and I thought what I'll do, I'll get back home, whack the lawnmower on and go up and down the lawn, which I did. Ran over me ops. I can't see any buds coming through yet. Never likely to when I bloody mowed them. Any road up, onward and upward. I thought what I'd do is do a little test taste of all my brews. Now I've got 6 kegs and they're all full to the brim with bubbling beer. Well, beer. And so I thought I'd do a little test taste. So I gassed them up to 30. I don't know why I did that. A bit of a mistake really, I guess. But I wanted to get a bit of carbonation in because 1 or 2 seem a little bit on the flat side. So I thought, give them a bit of gas, right, and do a test taste. Now, going through 6, you know, when you pour them, I don't know, my hand gets heavy. My hand gets heavy on the tap, and yeah, so I've had a little test taste of all my beers out of all of my 6 kegs. I don't like to brag, but I've got 6 kegs, and yeah, it's bloody good. The only problem is I'm getting disasters now in the bottled malarkey. I've lost touch with bottling a bit, and I need to get back in the swing big time, because I've got to do the brews for the lad's wedding that's coming up very shortly. I've got a Guinness clone, that's okay, and it's carbonating reasonably well. I've opened the weather outside because it's in the shed, warming up a little bit, and it'll carbonate it a little bit more. But everyone I've done just lately, they're all bloody flat, and I've lost my grip. With the old bottling malarkey, and I've gone on to kegs in a big way, and I think it's spoilt me a little bit. It really has. So I've got to get my act together. I'm happy with the Guinness brew, but my benchmark I'm struggling with. Now I've got a brew on, which I think will be fairly nice, but I want it clear in the bottle because it's a special occasion. I mean, to me, unclear beer don't bother me because I can drink out really, which is obvious really when you see my me vlogs and all of that. And so I'm asking for a little bit of advice. How do you think I'm best to get reasonably clear, because these are all mostly virgins at pouring bottles of own brew out of a bottle. You know, they're not going to be, you know, forget the sediment bit at the bottom, they're going to go and that's not going to be cool. So I'd appreciate any advice on how to get decent beer into the bottles, just the right carbonation. I don't want it to go, you know, I'd hate that. I itch. But I just wondered, what would you recommend to get the carbonation just right and the bottles nice and clear, so that any non-home brewer who don't appreciate sediment drops at the bottom can just pour it as per normal? So it's a real quandary, and I need to get it sorted. The stout I've bottled, that's all right. I mean, to be honest, if they get sediment in that, they're not going to see the bugger anyway, and they'll be too bloody pissed to bother. But yeah, what else have I been doing? Well, yeah, I did a brew last week. I got a bit engaged with the video production, you know, Steven Spielberg and all of that, because I have him around for training days. He teaches me a few tips, and yeah, so well, that's basically it really. And I've just sort of thought I'd give you an up-see on what's happening at the Old Farts Brewery. And once again, thanks very much for watching the Old Fart, and onward and upward and all of that. I'm going Llandudno. When am I going? Not tomorrow, the next day. I'm going Llandudno. Yeah, it's one of these Groupon thingies where you get it cheap and cheerful. And I paid extra. It's about £5 extra to go in the front room to get a partial view of the sea. And then I'm going to a show. I'm taking the lady wife to a show, to see a show. I am. No expense there. No expense there. No expense spared there, I should say. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward. That's why I'm whacking this bugger up tonight rather than the... Well, I ignore the Brew Wednesdays anyway. You know, I'm not very good at sort of timing and that because I work silly bloody shifts, etc, etc. Any road up, where was I? Yeah, I think I've done blathering. So I'd be very, very grateful if you could tell me the secret. I've been watching Jungle, but you know, the secret of Man's Creek Fire. Now I want to know the secret of clear beer that any Joe soap can pour into a glass without worrying about the sediment for the lads' weddings. And it's very, very important to get this right, because knowing my luck, it'll be shite. Any road up, that's me, end of my vlog for today. Thanks as always for watching the Old Fart, and if you like my channel, don't forget to give us a sub, because I really appreciate them. Make a comment, do me thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do, and that's about it really, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you next week, I bet. Bye.